Thank you. How long has it been since Blake's been gone? 1 month? 2? Seems like only yesterday she was...
I don't recall inviting you over here. Did you, Ross?
No. Why don't you go back to your empty apartment, the only place in Springfield you're welcome, and take your cocktail with you. Sad people always end up drinking alone anyway.
Excuse me, I didn't realize this was a private affair. Party. I was just on my way home when I glanced in and saw my favorite brother hobnobbing with his mother-in-law.
What do you want?
Well, an invitation to Blake's homecoming would be nice.
You are so pathetic, Ben.
Actually, no. In spite of being unceremoniously dismissed by your little ethics committee, I'm just fine.
I have to ask, how so?
I've learned to overcome setbacks and adversity. A long time ago, I consider them my friends. And I guess I have you to thank for that. After all, it was you who forced me to face the primal fact as a young boy that I would never, ever meet my mother.
Oh. When are you going to stop blaming Ross for all of your problems? You are facing disbarment because of your own inappropriate behavior.
You know, it's amazing what a little career crisis can do for a guy. I find myself more appealing now than before I was fired as DA. At least more available. Have you told Blake how you ousted me?
Excuse me, Mr. Mueller. Your secretary just called. She's been trying to track you down.
Did she say what she wanted?
You're needed at the hospital.
The hospital?
It's your daughter. She's okay, but she's been asking for you.
All right, thank you, Max. I'm sorry I'm gonna have to run out on you. I'll call you from Cedars,
Yes.
all right?
So Blake's really coming home?
My daughter is not interested, okay?
I'd rather hear that from Blake herself.
Well, that's why you keep harassing me for her telephone number.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying, can you?
I blame you for a lot of things. I've done one. Ross is right, you are pathetic.
Blake doesn't think so. I make her nervous.
Quite an ego you've got there, kid.
Now, confidence can be a heady aphrodisiac. Have you ever wondered why, huh?
Why what?
Why Blake finds me so appealing? Why she gets swept away? Aren't you the least bit curious?
I don't believe it. Don't tell me you're coming on to me.
You know, I've been thinking about what you said. If it wasn't for the fire, we'd be married right now.
In my heart, we were married.
Romeo and Juliet.
Romeo and Juliet were characters in a play. What you and I have together is real. Okay, so maybe the whole eloping thing was a little impulsive, but when I think about it, some of it wasn't so crazy. I mean the part about you going back to school, getting your GED, and me continuing my classes.
Well, I never wanted us to give any of that up. And you have to get your degree.
I know, and I am. I'm going back. And I've decided to switch my major.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
To what?
Pre-med.
Pre-med?
I'm going to become a doctor.
You were never into medicine. I know your dad and Rick probably wanted you to go into family business.
You should have seen their faces when I told them. I've never seen my dad so happy. And Maida. But I'm not doing this because of them.
Then why are you?
Well, you know, Saturday is AIDS Awareness Day. And it's really sad because Wyatt was planning to do something really special.
Why?
Yeah, he ran this program over at Cedars for people with HIV.
Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about him. Yeah, you guys were, like, pretty tight, right?
Yeah, well, he was the first person on staff that showed me the ropes when I became a candy striper at the hospital.
Yeah, I remember. He sounded like a nice guy.
Yeah, he was. He was the most compassionate person I knew. And he started the program at Cedars. He wanted to tell people about the HIV virus. And for AIDS Awareness Day, he wanted to do this tribute to all the people who volunteered at his clinic over the years. And he was writing the speech, all the thank yous, and he didn't want to forget a single person. But he didn't finish it because he died before he got the chance to.
He died?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. When?
When I was away at the Institute. I mean, I knew he was sick, but I didn't know how far along he was. I wish I could have seen him one more time.
It's tough losing a friend.
Yeah, but when he passed away, you know, I wasn't just sad. I got really angry. I kept thinking, all these treatments and developments, and people are still dying. Medicine never affected me that way, you know? And for the first time, it wasn't just my father and my brother that was in medicine. It affected me, personally. You know, I've had so many blessings in my life, but knowing Wyatt was one of them. I want to give something back.
You already did. I didn't know how to read when I first met you. You gave me the confidence to try. And you made me want to be a better person.
And then I took it away.
Not all of it.
You know, I don't blame you for being with Drew. I know she needed to
I don't want to
build you
talk
up
about
again.
Drew,
Well, I
Michelle.
can't help it. I have to hear you say it.
Say what?
I know that you slept with her, Jesse.
What?
I want you to tell me,
Michelle, what are you
please,
talking
please, just tell me, how do you really feel about Drew?
You're telling me listen. Life is beautiful and very short. Get along. I mean, you know. But then again, this is a hospital.
Where do you get off judging me?
Who's judging you? I'm not judging you. I'm just telling you like it is. Throwing money at Jesse's not gonna work. Jesse doesn't want things. He wants Michelle.
You don't know what he wants, Dahlia.
I know that he doesn't want to be bought.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you brought that up because I suppose you're talking about the way you bought Marcus.
I did not buy Marcus. I've never bought anyone. I never had to.
You are such a hypocrite. Marcus wouldn't even have a record deal if you didn't go behind his back to make it happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I worked with Sugar Hill, Dahlia. He didn't want Marcus. He wanted you. But you wouldn't sign unless he signed Marcus, too. He doesn't know about that, does he? How do you think he'd feel if he did? Oh. You should have kept your mouth shut,
You
girl.
are not going.
Listen, I will tell him the truth, and you can't do anything about it.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Don't be so surprised, Holly. You're a very attractive woman,
You astound me.
if you say so. But I think you wonder what it is that draws your daughter to me.
Surely not the size of your colossal ego.
I'm making you uncomfortable, aren't I?
You're making a fool of yourself.
Because I'm making you think of things that you haven't felt in a long time. Dangerous, quivering things.
Oh,
You're all wet. Why don't you come downstairs and change out of those clothes?
you cannot begin to get to me. Or to Blake. Not anymore.
Why don't we call her and find out? You can dial. Unless
Unless what?
you're afraid I might.
You want to know where you stand with her? Okay, fine. Hold on there.
Hello?
Hello, Blake.
How did you get this number?
I understand you're coming home soon. That's good.
I don't... Look, I don't want to talk to you. Just leave me alone.
Oh, no. Did she hang up on you? Well, there you go, then. She wants nothing to do with you. It's over.
I love you, Ross. I'm not gonna let him do this to us.
Dinah is pregnant? Why didn't you tell me? Never mind. Is everything all right? Is everything going to be all right with the baby?
Dr. Sedgwick said she should be fine, yeah.
I'm so sorry, Ross. I wish I could have told you, but she swore me to secrecy.
Can I go in there?
Yes, please, go.
princes.